So the results are in on the Wisconsin Supreme Court race in terms of the runoff. And again, an unabashed progressive from Dane County, Tim Burns, attorney, who ran as a progressive court candidate, didn't win. This is not new. I remember Walt Kelly back in 1997 against John Wilcox. Walt Kelly, a nice guy, but again, ran as an unabashed progressive. And he didn't win either. And I'm wondering, people, it seems in court races, don't want candidates to run as ideological zealots. They just want somebody to call balls and strikes. Mitch, but they're special interests. I understand that. But somehow it became perceived in the public domain that conservative judges protect victims and liberal judges, they're for the criminals. Think about that. I mean, that's an insane premise. What's a liberal law anyway? In 1954, Brown versus Board of Education, 9-0 vote that African-American children had a right to equal education in the regular districts. They didn't have to be in segregated school districts. That was upheld 9-0. Is that a liberal law? Equal protection under the law, under the 14th Amendment? Loving versus Virginia in 1967, Virginia had a law that says you can't have a mixed marriage, white and black, between heterosexual partners at that time. Justice Warren said, let's get rid of that law. It denies equal protection under the law, the right to marry two people. Why is race involved? Race has got to be out of this. Is that a liberal law? The law that gives people a right to an attorney when they're poor. I mean, they changed that. That's not, I mean, enforce the law. There are laws, you might call them liberal laws or conservative laws, but the law is the law. People should just interpret and uphold the law when they're running for the court. Let's take it baseball, okay? Baseball. Does the umpire not call it a strike if the batter hasn't had a hit in 2 weeks? It's fair to the batter if we let him maybe get a walk or get on base. No, if it's a strike, it's a strike. If it's a ball, it's a ball. I mean, really, I know it's probably impossible to be perfect in these things, but the goal should be to be impartial jurist. Call balls and strikes. Don't move the plate, the strike zone. Don't move it to make it fairer for somebody who is disadvantaged. No, the law is the law. And I think when people see candidates running as an unabashed progressive from Dane County, they don't win. Now, Michael Screnock, who got the most votes, the conservative from Sauk County, he did get the most votes, but the other two combined would have had more. We can't help but having ideological divides, but in court races, I think running unabashed anything is a losing proposition. My 2 cents, my 2 minutes are brought to you by Edge Construction and Capital Consultants. Bill McCoshen, a lobbyist who worked for Tom. He knows how to get things done downtown. We can talk about this and more in the Mitch Henck Show on madison.com or Facebook Live.